Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game, but he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Could be danger here. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Ronaldinho. Beckenbauer. Ronaldinho. Good ball, good take. Good effort from distance. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Ronaldinho. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's come to nothing. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That is good alertness. Now it's Luis Suarez. Not the most convincing of passes. Rui Costa. And here's Dybala. Eto'o. Now there's a... Eto'o! It's fallen kindly here. Goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Bale, and this is Luis Suarez. Oh, well played.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Now it's Figo. Vieira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rui Costa goes steaming forward. Knocks it into space. Ronaldinho, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Eto'o. That is a brilliant interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That has been cut short. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Dybala. Dybala unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Tries to play it through. Barcelona do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well.
Goes for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. He's going for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it. have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now who's going to be first to this?
Ronaldinho.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Bale. And it's Dybala. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Oh, can he get onto this? Thuram. Vieri looks to get on the end of this. Pull it.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Ronaldinho tries to pass it through. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. And Del Piero! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Good read, needed to be. And there's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 22.
That gets things going for the second half.
El dorsal 20.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in.
Shot a goal! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter.
Luis Suarez! Now, who's going to be first to this? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Ended up in no man's land. And now they can spring out of defence. It's Vieri! Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Pullet is behind this one. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Dybala! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Some really good ball movement. Rui Costa. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Poor robust challenge. So we've reached the hour mark. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Bale. Oh, this is a great position. And that is exemplary defending.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
And this is Del Piero. Bale stood his ground strongly. Oh, that was vital. Rui Costa. Dybala. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Aims beyond the... Bale! Yes! Glittering Bale! A finish right from the top draw. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, well measured.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
That's really well manoeuvred. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Bale. And it's Eto'o. Pull it. He won't be happy with that one. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going.
Shoots! Oh, it's come loose. Hangs in across. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And this is Dybala. And a real chance! And that would have won it.
Paulo Dybala has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Good take, and is he in? Oh, that's me. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Del Piero. Shot, surely! Time is running out here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Oh, takes the shot! And again the keeper stands strong.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That has not gone well. And this is Vieri. Eto'o. A lot of space. Chance for a shot! He has done it! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9. Luis Suárez.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. 2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, then
It's Bale! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He's going to be disappointed with that. Has a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Bale actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. And this is Vieri. He's got away. He's gone for goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Vieri.
And that's it. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
No, that's been intercepted. Zico. Now it's and he's decided to go for it. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Bale actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And he's gone backward here. He's going for goal! Just off target.
Maldini has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Passing nice and neat. And this is Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Barcelona with another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Zico plays it short.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Valencia are looking to go forward now. Now it's Messi. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
That looks a good ball through. He's shifting through the gears here. Big chance! It's there! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Looking for a runner. He's just misjudged that one. Thuram. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Bale.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Beckenbauer takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, well played. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi, nicely spread. Otto gets into a good position. Defending of the desperate variety. Back in once more. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And here's the chance to counter. And he was quick to react. Maldini. And he's surging through. Real chance! Oh, taken with style. They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And that's it. That was always inevitable.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Gullit demonstrating his defensive quality there. Over to the left. Maldini. Thuram. To Pepe. And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's a really well-measured ball. Gattuso. Played out to the right. Now it's Messi. Otto has it in a wide position. Ferdinand with the clearance. Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Bale. Gattuso. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Zico. And he's there to make the challenge. Knocks it into space.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Tries to play it through. Maldini. And it's Gullit. Rijkaard.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Otto. Can he get on the end of this? Messi looking to run onto it. Otto. It's a good spell of possession, this. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Barcelona will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Here's the return pass. And it's Neymar. Maldini. Chooses to go cross-field.
Well spotted.
Oh, that's a very... It's Bale! They've got to be quick to recover this. Gattuso. Gullit. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Messi. Oh, he's bustling through here. Ball played for Zico.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Bullish header! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Might be dangerous. Zico! Oh, that was no routine save.
Zico is offering a right smile there.
And the keeper's got it again. Otto. Rijkaard. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Ibrahimovic. Gullit. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Gullit. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Gullit. And here's Ibrahimovic. Zico, he's picked his way through. Valencia claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Valencia have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Great defending, strong and determined. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And the pass is intercepted. It's come to nothing. Great vision. It's Ibrahimovic!
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 14, el dorsal 9, Luis Suárez. El dorsal 20.
Cross from Robert, he rises!
El dorsal 10.
Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Maldini. Roberto Baggio. Stood up well to him there. Barcelona could counter here. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Baggio. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Ibrahimovic. Robertson. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Zico! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Ibrahimovic is hailing after that one. Now it's Neymar. Oh, strongly challenged there. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 8, Neymar, será sustituido por el dorsal 17.
Now it's Del Piero. Takes the shot! Backward it goes. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, should have put that away.
Ferdinand has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's away! Chance for a shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Valencia take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid the slip-up now. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 4 extra minutes.
That's going in strongly.
Chouameni. And it's Baggio. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ferdinand concedes a free kick for that. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Early ball out from the back. And time is up. Barcelona can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona just may have felt a little extra pressure.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Cruyff. Tries to play it through. And this is... Oh, shooting chance! Figo. Figo looking to penetrate opposition lines. And it's Zico. Maldini cuts it out. Figo. Rijkaard. It's a pretty loose pass. Figo. Now it's Bale. Cannavaro. Foot in. And that's put paid to a promising move. That has been cut short. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Messi. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Fires it in low. Now it's Mbappe. Real chance! There's a goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Oh, Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Bale goes short. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. It is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Bale. And a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Nicely weighted ball. Spread it left. And this is Messi. Oh, good-looking ball. Zico is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And here's Bale. Now it's Del Piero. Played into space, and he plays one through. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Del Piero! Oh, crossbar!
Del Piero really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cruyff has been caught there, it's a foul. And the shot's on here, showing good feet. Pepe proves too strong, too smart. Barcelona do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Looking to play him in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Thuram gets rid without sophistication. Maldini. Beckenbauer. Oh, good spread. Figo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Luis Suarez, and he's managed to get free.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Vieira. And it's Cruyff. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the game has already resumed here.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but... And the shot! Ah, he's given it away. Messi. And Messi! And he has kept it out somehow.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Bale with the short one. Madrid can try it again now. So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. And this is Bale. Bale going about things with real menace. No way through there. Lam. Vieira, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Cannavaro. Messi. And it's Bale. Here's Cannavaro. Oh, well played. Figo. Tries to pass it through. Can he get on the end of this? Thinks about the... And the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Bale has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Tries to get it clear. Ferdinand, always a very imposing presence. He's having a go! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona have their second corner now. Good read, needed to be. And he's heaved it away. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Figo gets into some space. Big header! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that has been clubbed away.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little...
Great chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. No way through, so back it comes. Figo. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. Vieira is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He is through here. And It's made its way to him. His chance! He scores! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Cruyff. He's under a lot of pressure there. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lahm, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And this is Bale. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Figo. Neither of these two want to come off second, but tries from distance. Vieira. Figo. Quality ball. And this is Bale, looking for options for movement. And the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Madrid find a position of real strength now. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And here's Mbappe. Bale. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Gerard Piqué. He's just about the toughest opponent you can imagine when it comes to one-on-one tussles, Peter. Pretty much unbeatable in the air or on the ground. He's also very comfortable on the ball and quite adept at picking a pass, whether it be long or short.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And here's the chance to counter. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. Goes for the header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
The pressing and the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bale actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Stood up well to him there. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them. This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, super find. Oh, that's a key interception. Figo. And it's Bale. Pelé. Great defending, strong and determined. Pelé. That's an excellent interception. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Romario. Chance here to counter. Well, that looks a good ball through. Platini can see things others simply cannot. Gets a good foot in there. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Platini.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Figo. And here's Bale. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bout of passing. It's Pelé! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Can he get on the end of this? Pepe gets over and intercepts. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Looking for a runner. Out towards the flank. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. And it's Eto'o. Neymar. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Romario! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping. Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Pelé. Ronaldinho. Oh, easy pickings there. Pelé, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Now it's Eto'o. Brilliantly cut out. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Chance to deliver. He's having a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Eto'o looks to get on the end of this. And it's Ronaldinho.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Bale. Pele. Ronaldinho calmly anticipates. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. Here we go again then.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Platini is offering a wry smile there.
Barcelona have their second corner now. And the finish! Oh, it rattles the bar. And this is from Mario. Oh, no joy this time. And here's Eto'o. Threads one in. Tries to play it through. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. Beckenbauer. And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. But this is from Mario. He's had a shot! Sticks it away! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Tries to pass it through. Neymar. Now it's Bale. Well, that's a little loose. Almost an hour gone. Looking for options for movement. Neymar. Now it's Platini. Spread it left. That's tidy. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And this is Bale.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
And no, that is pretty much it. Can he finish? It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Beckenbauer, and it's Neymar. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. No, that's been intercepted. Bale. Figo. Opts for safety. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Barcelona finding their passes. Romario.
Such good technique.
He's got away. Beckenbauer defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And Romario! Played out wide, and it's Jordi Alba. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Barcelona are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence, or attack, for that matter.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Van Bommel. Yeah, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Romario. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Barcelona needed that, they really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Neymar, he's shifting through the gears here. Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.